So we're in luck today. We got the town out here helping us out, and what they're doing is they brought out their tractor with the disc on it, and they're turning over the soil for us. He was here yesterday with a smaller disc, but it was too light. It wasn't really digging into the ground. So this one's a little beefier and heavier, so he's going back over the ground and working in the tall grass and trying to hopefully lift out some of the rocks, and that'll help us get this prepped so we can get this smoothed out and get grass on it. So once he's done going over it, I'll probably go over it again with the rototiller to really make it smooth, and that'll also allow us to find the rocks in there, the wooden stakes, sticks, tree stumps, you know, you name it. Oh, the sun's behind my eyes. Anyways, pretty excited because this is part of the stage just to get the property maintained and in and around the pond, and we're very grateful that, you know, the town provides this service and it doesn't cost very much considering what they're doing for us, so we really appreciate it. This area I've done a couple times, but it got overgrown when I was in Wisconsin. We're going to see if he can turn this over and smooth this out a little bit more. We really want the town to come out with the backhoe, and this ledge all along here, we'd like to see it be more gradual, because with it like this very sharp slope on there, I can't weed whack it, and it's very hard to keep it looking nice. And the long-term goal is to make it maintainable and make it easy to work on, so it's not, you know, a big chore. So I think the next time we get the town out with the backhoe, which shouldn't be too long, we're going to see if he can pull this dirt up on top and smooth it out a little bit and kind of give me more of a gradual slope down to the pond. This way it's more like that over there on that side, even though that's still kind of steep. But anything's better than what it is, so we'll take whatever they can do. Good morning. It's another day, and it's another day working around the pond. So you saw the tractor came in with the big disc and did some turning over the grass and stuff, and part of the reason we did that was we wanted to see if we can get some of the sticks and some of the rocks to come to the surface. So Anna and I walked around the pond picking up rocks. Then what I did, came out with the rototiller, and I ran the rototiller on slow speed, and I think we actually brought more rocks up on slow speed than we did just from picking rocks from when the tractor was out here. So I have some more rocks I need to get before I start today. Right here we got it marked. That's an actual tree log stump. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right there. Anyways, got a big rock right here, and then up and around the corner here there's a bunch of small ones, and I need to get those out before I start, because once I start with the rototiller, the only time I like to stop is if I hit a rock that's small I can grab and throw myself without having to shut it off and dig it out. Pretty tired, Yesterday was a long day working out here. Slow speed, you don't cover much ground. Fast speed actually helps break up the bigger clots because it chops through quicker and harder. But when there's a lot of rocks, it really wreaks havoc on the rototiller, makes it bounce, and you know, like I said before, I want to take a chance breaking it. Here's a rock. Yeah, we're just throwing them in around the edge of the pond. Don't know if we'll regret that later, but I don't think so. You can see some of the rocks that we've thrown in, and as the pond water comes up and goes down, they'll be exposed or not exposed, but not a big deal. I think it'd actually be helpful in the long run if we get some smaller fish that grow and add in here, and then maybe it'll give them areas where the babies can hide from the bigger fish and stuff like that. But all right, I need to get going. I'm tired. I don't want to. Oh well, I'll show a little bit of the rototilling today and show you what I mean about breaking up some of these clots. All right. Thought maybe I'd slow it down and I'd explain a little bit. When you see this rototiller jump like that, that means it's hit something pretty hard. We have two types of rocks here. One rock is a regular rock. It's a solid piece of whatever that material is. But we also have what's called a clay rock. It's a hard piece of clay that's formed over a period of time. And for the most part they look like rocks, but they're lighter, but they're hard enough that they will make the rototiller jump up in the air. So typically when I do hit one of those and the rock comes to the surface, I'll grab it, throw it in the water like you see I'm doing here, and then continue on my way. Sometimes the rocks are long and elongated like this. That's a regular rock. That's not a clay rock, as I like to say. But that's part of the ongoing process when I'm rototilling. That's why initially I did it in slow speed and then came back over this and did it in fast speed. The slow speed doesn't hurt the rototiller as much. The fast speed can. And I just was trying to protect it a little bit. I had to stop, catch my wind a little bit. Going on high speed's a little bit harder because when you're walking behind it, it's like walking in sand. So your legs get a workout even though it kind of pulls you forward. You still get tired. So I've did this area. And all the way up there. So I had to stop a few times. There was definitely some bigger rocks that I needed to get out. Now I'm going to do this area. And that reddish area over there, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. It's pretty hard. The rototiller can't go very deep. But up there on that hill, I'm going to spend more time. Almost isn't worth it. Look at that. Whoa. No rocks on the side because I got to be able to weed whack it with a blade. I don't want the blade to break. Anyways, I'm sweating. So this red area, like I said, I'm not going to do a lot of work on it. goal is to get the rocks out, also to make it level. And the rocks got to come out because I don't want to be running a mower across there. Not sure what kind of mower it's going to be. I got to get something different. This is just too much to weed whack and mow for one person. And that's not the only area I got to do. I got to do up all and around the house. I have to do all over here. So some of it I use that other mower. That's okay if you're going straight, but when you got to turn, it's terrible. To some extent, I almost wish I didn't buy it, but it's actually helped out on a lot of things, but some things it's more work than I think it's worth. Anyways, what I was trying to get to here is see how steep that is right there. We want it to be more gradual. So when the backhoe comes to get the stumps, can't think straight, I'm tired, stumps out of there, we're going to ask him if he can take some swipes here and smooth it out and put it on top. Of course, it's going to go on top, and that means I got to re-rototill everything again. That's fine. If he doesn't come out and do it, it's already rototilled and I don't have to worry about it. So that's kind of the approach that I'm taking. But it's getting hot, and I better get going. Otherwise, I'm going to regret it. Alright, I'm done. You can see I'm sweating. It's only been an hour and a half. But we did this for over 2 hours yesterday, so I'm still tired from there. So what happens is my grip goes away, and that's because those two knuckles on the end, if you can see, they're gone. I broke them, so they should look like this, right? Gone. So the grip on this side starts to hurt after a while, but it's much smoother. We're going to get rain maybe tomorrow, and then Wednesday and Thursday if the forecast holds out, but we'll let the rain beat this down, smooth it out a little bit, and then we'll come out here and take a look at it. So here's the real question. What's the best grass seed to plant out here? I don't necessarily want it to grow tall, but I want good coverage. I want it to self-propagate, self-spread, whatever you want to call it, and as easy to maintain as possible. So we're not going to have any vacas, goats, or sheep out here. It'll be me, some machine, weed whacker, brush cutter, mower, managing it. So I think eventually I'm probably going to have to get like a riding lawnmower. It's just the walking's not a big deal. It's the physical labor part that's getting hard. I don't feel old, but I do feel old when I get done. So 60 years old, I think I'm doing okay. Not going to complain. But I'm stiff. Alright, I got tools over there, but I think I'm just going to leave them because I don't want to walk way over there. I have to go back over here to the rototiller, put the tires on it, get it back up into the pio, and that way it's put away for the rest of the week, more than likely, because like I said, it's going to rain. Okay, well, you guys saw the tractor out here. You saw me rototilling, saw some rock picking. It's all in preparations to seed this with some type of grass. Hopefully the viewers will give me some feedback, and I would really appreciate it. Everybody knows a little bit of something, and I don't know everything. don't claim to know everything, but I know my viewers can find out. So, alright, ciao for now. See you guys in the next video.